Let's learn about an important part of the Pennsylvania economy, our orchards. Today, we take a look at the PA orchard industry in Adams County, which leads the state in fruits, tree nuts, and berries. One county orchard that thrives after 5 generations is Peters Orchards in Gardners, PA, which grows apples and a wide variety of other tree fruits and vegetables.
Hi, my name is David Peters from Peters Orchards. I am a fruit grower in Adams County, 5th generation here, the Peters family. We grow apples, peaches, cherries, plums, strawberries, all kinds of different fruits and a few vegetables that we sell at our retail market north of York Springs, Pennsylvania, along with some direct wholesale to different customers who pick it up on our farm, as well as different packers and processors here in Adams County. Our whole farm is around 3,000 acres, and the tree fruit portion is about 2,000 acres of predominantly apples. As far as the whole state, I think we're more unique. I think our climate here lends itself to tree fruit. And doing it year in, year out, we don't get frost that freeze the blooms. We tend to consistently get a good crop, just enough sunlight and moisture and everything that it takes to grow a really good crop here in northern Adams County. So I think they're surprised at the size, and I think they're honestly still surprised at the amount of hand labor that's involved on a farm to trim. It's all hand trimmed on every tree. It's all hand picked. Every piece of fruit is touched by a human hand still, and I think that's a surprise to many consumers. I wish people knew how hard and how hard it is to get a piece of fruit that looks perfect into any market. I think people take that so for granted, and how many hands and how many hours it took to get that fruit in there. We're in by about 6 o'clock, getting all the equipment ready. Our men generally start 6:30, 7 o'clock to pick everything by hand. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that we have to get organized and get everybody in the right field and the right crop as it ripens up. And then once that's done, I'm more oriented, like I said, on the sales side. So I'm sitting here in my office in our little cooler that's on our farm, and I start loading trucks and taking orders and getting things, getting the apples where they need to go.
It takes a lot of work to get all this fruit to market. David has over 150 employees, and local workers are hard to come by. David needs to get many of his seasonal workers from Mexico using the H-2A Federal Agricultural Program.
So we've used this H-2A federal government program to prove that we can find local workers.
In the end, despite the hard work and long hours, David Peters looks forward to passing his farm on to yet another generation.
A lot of people, I think generally in farming, talk about sustainability, and I think clearly with me being a 5th generation farmer, that's about as sustainable as you can get. And I would love to see our business and our farm passed over to our 6th generation,